So the audio is all, seems to be levels are good? Okay. I don't know why it was clicking. Maybe I was hitting. Okay. Sadnam, everybody. Can you hear me okay back there? Yeah? Good. Welcome to all of you who like to walk in at the last minute. I totally get it. I totally get it. It's like, you know, if it wasn't for, oh, hello everyone. If it wasn't for the live stream, I'm right there with you. I like to come at the last minute, sit down and do our thing. Digital world, different deal. So did everyone have an enjoyable summer solstice day the other day? Were you up like for hours and hours and hours and you thought it was still 6 o'clock and it was 8:30 at night? I just returned from, I'm actually on my way home from New Mexico now to my Phoenix home. And I was just at the summer solstice celebration in New Mexico, the 3HO celebration. And next year is our 50th anniversary. What? 50 years since Yogi Bhajan first came to the United States and established the Healthy, Happy, Holy organization and began to teach us this technology to be human, to like own our own humanness. Not that we don't know how to be human, we're human. Is how do we maximize our gifts and our challenges and basically be who we are all the time, no matter where. And this year's theme was happiness is your birthright. And happiness is in fact our birthright. We earned this life. We earned this incarnation. It's not just, oh yeah, I was a rock last time and so now I'm a human. It doesn't work that way. It's a journey of the soul. Soul moves from incarnation to incarnation. And you don't have to believe this stuff. Sweat it. But it's still true. It moves from incarnation to incarnation. And we earn this human birth. Human being. D-O-G. Human being. Right? A human being is the light of the mind in existence right now. We have this unique chip through which we can find the reverse of D-O-G and see and experience G-O-D. The generating, organizing, and delivering infinity. And so we do have a birthright to be happy. That doesn't mean it's easy. And that was a cool thing about solstice this year, was that people got to find out as the dust is blowing in your face and the sun is like coming up off of these huge white tents, and in tantric, if you're on the male polarity side and you're looking out that way and you can't blink your eyes and all that stuff, it's like, I'm not really happy. It was a challenge at times. However, it was so beautiful because the birthright to be happy is in fact true. We can choose to be happy regardless of circumstance. It doesn't mean it's going to be easy. So it's a pleasure to be here and to have made it through another solstice for all of us. And so we're going to do our Sunday connection. And today, because the days are so long, I thought it'd be fun. Well, maybe it'll be fun. I thought it might be nice for us to connect our magnetic field with our heart center. You know, there are 5 great energies. Shakti is energy, right? There's Shakti and Bhakti. Shakti is that powerful creation, the creative force. Bhakti is that devotional seed of divine connection. So there's Shakti and Bhakti, and there are 5 great Shaktis. There are 5 great energies. And the first one, of course, is consciousness. Are you conscious? That's a question. I felt like nobody was, but are you conscious that you're conscious? That's the neat thing about being a human. You know, a dog is a dog, and he loves being a dog. We love our animals. We love our pets. They're who they are, and they operate largely on instinct. We have a very strong instinctual component. We also have a huge intuitive component, and that is when we operate in that Chit Shakti, that energy of consciousness. Are you conscious?
Yes.
Thank you. Those of you who are conscious, you can wake everybody else up later. And then there's another energy, and that when you're conscious, you experience bliss. And that's the Anand. And the Ananda Shakti is the energy of bliss. And then that third energy is energy of will. Will. And that's us. We're so fortunate. In the Christian ethos, it's like, you have free will. And it's true. We have free will. You get to tap that energetic force that Icha Shakti, and you can grab it in, and you can decide, am I going to be happy even though all of this stuff is happening around me that I can't affect at all, but it's freaking me out? Right? We have the birthright to be happy. And to do that, we apply that will energy. Right? That Shakti, that power to direct self consciously. Consciously. That's what sets a human being apart from so many of the other sentient beings. And then once we can apply our will, well then what? Then what are we going to do with this will? What does that will give us? Knowledge. Gyan. Gyan, the Gyan Shakti. The Gyan Shakti is the knowledge of, okay, I know I'm conscious. I know I can feel good. I know I can be in the bliss of being consciously aware of my divine self. I can apply my will to direct myself in that direction. And that brings me to a place of knowledge. And when I apply that knowledge in my practice, in my Kriya Shakti, in the action of my life, that gets my butt in here to the Sunday connection. And when we operate from our heart and use our magnetic field, use that energetic, subtle force that is where creation known and creation unknown meet. Right? It creates a push, a pull, a tension, a pressure, a stress, a friction. And in that movement, right there in that little point, that's where it all comes together, and it creates a magnetic field. So today we're going to connect that magnetism, that auric field, that energetic body, the subtle self, right here at our heart center. And then we'll get a little high, we'll feel really good, and then you'll go home. Okay? So I like to know, is there anybody who's never practiced Kundalini Yoga in the room? Welcome. You have such a shiny face, and I've not seen it before, so yes. I'm glad I wasn't spacing you out. Welcome. Nice to have you here. Who else? Hello, young man. Good to see you. Wonderful. So when we talk about in our practice, did anybody teach you breath of fire? Yes. No. What? So she goes, you couldn't see this. She goes, it's nice to connect with your neighbor so that you can help them out. Breath of fire is a specific pranayama, an expansion of the unit force of life. It's called pranayama, right? So it's a specific breathing technique that we use in Kundalini Yoga. And it's not very difficult to do. It's quite difficult to master. It takes time. The biggest thing is, don't worry about it. Fake it, you'll make it. Okay? So let's just do a little bit before we tune in. Let's help them out. Stick your tongue out. It's just like a puppy. You pull your belly back and let the air. Yeah, that's perfect. You don't have to move your body though. Just stay. As that lower abdomen is moving below the umbilicus. Now close your mouth a little bit. You've got it. Fantastic. That's breath of fire. The key to breathing is to breathe properly. That's the key. There's two nerves below the umbilicus. It's a left and a right phoenix nerve. And when the belly goes out, that nerve sends the signal through the master computer down to the diaphragm to relax, to drop down, to allow the lungs to expand and the air to go deep into the lungs and become oxygenated, and changing the chemistry of the blood, which then works and cues throughout the whole glandular system a cascading effect of change of blood chemistry. And this has an effect in the cerebrospinal fluid that goes up the center of the spine, and the brain master computer floats in. So breathing properly really helps in your practice, in your life. At solstice, I was with a young man who was a very nice young man. It was his first solstice. And his story was like the universal story. Well, yeah, this was my life, and these were my troubles, and this was this, and I had this addiction thing, and this, and I was this, and this, and this. And I'm really glad to be here, and I'm a little freaked out. I don't really know what to do. I'm feeling good here, like when we're in class, and you get up and you walk out those doors, and then all of a sudden your other life, quotes, other life, is out there. What do? I don't know how to control myself. What do you suppose the answer to that question is? It comes in the nose, goes back out of the nose. Breathing, breathing. So we use pranayama in this practice in a very specific way. Belly goes out as the breath comes in. Belly comes back as the breath goes out. Very simple. Just do your best. We begin every class with a mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. This morning, I would appreciate it if we could all really vibrate the active principle of the infinity, the O-N-G, ngang, 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 ngang. Do that. Ngang, ngang, ngang. You feel it up in your nose? Yeah. Ngang, ngang. Hey, look, dude, you're going to have to get it. Just do it. Ngang, 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 ngang. It's all right. Ngang, 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 ngang. You feel it? Now go like this. Okay, good, you got it. So this morning we want to really vibrate that that aspect of the creative infinity. Because that's the force. That's the vibratory frequency that when we get in sync with it, it can carry us. Because it is us. We are that creative force. And in this chant, Om Namo, I bow to that creative infinity that generates my cells, that generates my vision, that generates everything in my existence. Guru, dark to light, Dev, transparent, unseen, that inner knowing, that thread of knowing that comes from the unknown. Namo, I bow to that. So this morning I'd really appreciate it if you could vibrate quite specifically the Om Namo. Now, Namo is a word. Okay, it's not Na-mo, curly and mo. No. Namo, it means I bow. I bow. So when we vibrate, it's Om Namo. And then you can take a little break. You can take a breath if you want to, if you need to, only if you need to. Guru Dev, and it's not Guru Dev. Namo. That's not the way it was given. So we practice it this way. Guru Dev Namo. Yeah? We do it 3 times in a big long breath if you can. Really vibrate the Om, because in this Kriya, many of you have done this Kriya, I will be chanting Ong, 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 and you'll be down like this. And I want you to vibrate your skull so that your pineal gland, your pituitary, and your hypothalamus all secrete. That's our goal today. All right? And then I'll say so hong, so hong, so hong. You'll get it. Okay? So as we tune in, let's try that. Are you game? Yes. That was so good. Thank you. Wow. You know how much better you got just in like 5 minutes? Fantastic. We're together now. Waheguru. You in Chile, you're with us. All right, sit straight. Pull the thumbs back at the sternum. Tuck the big knuckle of the thumbs up where the ribs meet. Pull the thumbs back. Rest them on the mind nerve. With your eyes closed. Roll your eyes up to the third eye point at the brow. And just relax the breath through your nose and feel the warmth of your palms as they touch. Put a little bit of pressure there so that there's a good firm connection, just a couple pounds. Relax your belly forward and through the nose. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. And inhale deeply to begin. Om. Big breath. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Again. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Catch the sound if you can. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satguru Namah, Sri Gurudeva Namah, Satnam. Please extend your arms up, palms up in line, fingers side by side, thumb relaxed back, open the armpits, straight spine, face forward, chin slightly pulled back to establish a chin lock, stretching the armpits open at 60 degrees. That's 2/3 of the way up. With your eyes closed, breathe consciously and on purpose. That is to say, push your belly out on the inhale and pull it back on the exhale, and establish your sensitivity to feel the energy moving from the armpit through the fingertips and back in the opposite direction. Hold your posture, hold yourself steady, and begin a breath of fire from below the umbilicus. If you smile, it makes it a little easier. If you're new to breath of fire, you don't have to go quick. After you get the muscle memory and your whole system learns how to work together, and it doesn't take long, then you can increase the pace to where you have 1 or 2 strokes per second. And that's even not, it's not, that's a little fast. So just this rhythmic breath of fire, stimulating the Nabhi chakra down below the umbilicus. Now inhale deep. Hold the breath, hold the posture, pump your belly in and out 16 times. And at the 16th time, exhale through your nose, inhale deep, and continue, please. We're releasing all of this residual energy down at the fire center, at the navel point. Now, if your elbows can stay straight, it will have a very strong, a stronger effect. You know, your body's going to do what it has to do. It'll have a stronger effect, a more significant effect on that field of energy that surrounds you. Your palms are flat. This is not ego eradicator, dear. There you go. Just like that. Perfect. Now, nice, strong pump. You know, all that juice, all that energy that you want to free up to use the Shakti power that's going to carry you. It has a very significant effect on your psychoelectromagnetic field. The psychoelectromagnetic field means that your entire psyche, your 10 bodies combined together, that energetic flow of consciousness and awareness that makes you just who you are. And that field of energy that surrounds you. All right, keep up. Last little bit, last little bit. Now inhale super deep. Open, 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 open. You're reaching the universe. Stretch, 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 stretch. Eyes closed, release, relax the breath. Bring the hands down, the arms down. Set them down in your lap. And now just sit still with your spine straight, your eyes closed. And feel that energy we were talking about. will to be aware. Feel the flow. It's just you inside of you. It's so wonderful to sit in your own grace. No one has to grace you. Beautiful. Now please come sitting on your heels. Sitting on our heels, you may have to go a little bit forward and back of your mat. Arms are out to the sides, parallel to the ground, and let your hands hang at the wrist. There's nerves in the wrist that we don't want to tighten our hands, just sort of let them hang. And now in this position, take and imagine that someone's got you by the wrist, and just go 1/8 of an inch or 1/4 of an inch out. Feel the armpit open when you do that? Feel that? Cool. Now sit straight, close your eyes, and keep that pressure right there and begin a breath of fire. Rhythmic pumping of the navel. Try to let your hands hang, limp wrists. Beautiful. And again, if you have a difficult time with your breath of fire, slow it down. The key is to pull the belly back, pushing the air out of the nose with a little bit of a force, and then relaxing the belly forward. And that's the muscle memory that you need to build, so that you can exert and relax, and exert and relax, and exert and relax. And once you get that down, once your body has that inner knowing, then you can demand that it go a little faster or maybe a little deeper. You're doing really great. Now, to really make this effective, when you want to drop your arms, when you want to bend your elbows, when you want to tighten your hands, just take another 5 seconds and use your willpower and ask your body to maintain itself just beyond what it was wanting to do. Why? Because this creates an increased tension, pressure, stress, and friction, which increases the piezoelectric effect, which increases your electromagnetic field. And when that inner exertion, that Shakti, is used and you apply your will, then the power of your own consciousness, the creative force, will increase to serve you. Stretch, 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 stretch. A lot of teachers in the room. Come on. Yeah. 5 more seconds. Stretch in the posture. Eyes are closed. Stretch your armpit open. Inhale deep. Deep. Now stretch and open your heart. Stretch, 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 stretch. Don't raise your chin. Cannon fire out. Inhale deep. Deep, deep. Now use that force and stretch. Pressurize inside. Open your heart straight out to the sides. Cannon fire out. Last time, inhale deep. Now use the life force. Stretch. Concentrate deeply at your heart. Locate yourself at the heart. Let the breath out the nose. Relax the arms down. Now sit really still and focus at your heart center, please. Draw your sense of self, your connective tissue of this is me, and put it at your heart. Identify physically in the very center of your chest. Now please spread your knees about 2 fist widths apart, not like this. Lean back, and if you need blocks to do this or anything, just so that you can get a nice straight line. You want your spine to be back at that 60-degree angle, that 2/3 of the way up from horizontal. If you lock your elbows, and then bring your head in line, close your eyes. Establish yourself at this posture, at this angle. Close your eyes. Now inhale nice and deep. Exhale nice and deep. Inhale very, very deep. Now hold the breath and pump your belly in and out until you can't hold your breath any longer, keeping your eyes closed. Then let the breath out of the nose. Inhale deep again. Retain the breath and pump in and out. Create this condensated, this connected, concentrated power. You know, pressure makes the diamond. So pump your navel, your energy center, your fire center, as long as you can, and you're pumping it both in and out. Beautiful. In and out. In Kundalini Yoga, we use the mantra Sat Nam. Stay with it, stay with it. Just about 30 more seconds at this angle. And you can run that mantra, my true self, my true identity, anything that has a frequency that elevates you to be with your own grace and divinity. Last few seconds. Now inhale deep. Deep, 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 deep. Now hold the breath. Hold the posture, let the breath out of the nose. Now tilt back a bit further. If you can get to 30 degrees, you may have to spread your knees wider depending on your hips flexibility. Lean back at about this angle here. Head is in line. Once again, close your eyes, inhale, hold and pump. You can use the mantra each time you pump. Satnam, Satnam, Satnam. When you can't hold any longer, relax the pump, exhale deep, and then inhale deep and quick and full, and continue, please. Your angle's very good. Beautiful modification. If you have neck issues, you could take one hand and support your head a little bit. If you have knee issues and you have to straighten one leg, straighten the leg. Beautiful, beautiful. Generate the power, generate the power. From here we're going to vibrate that infinite creative frequency that generates and fires and gives life to these 30 trillion intelligences, these trillions of intelligences that make up our being. So hung. That creative force is every fiber of my being. Last 20 seconds. Now, do your best. See what you could do. Yeah. Wow, fantastic. Now inhale really deep. Exhale deep. Inhale deep. Exhale deep. Inhale very deep. Now hold the breath, perfect the posture. Now just be stable. Squeeze the root block, tighten the sphincter muscle, the muscles around the sex organ. Squeeze. Hold it. Gracefully let the breath out, come up. Now bring your forehead down in front of you, onto the ground, or onto a block, whatever you have to do. Bring the arms out in a pranam, the palms are flat together. And please vibrate using your voice, using the air, and vibrate in through the forehead, all the way through the sinuses, all the way down the spine. Try to feel your spine from the ANAHATA, from the heart center, all the way to the crown. Try to make that connection in that line and really vibrate and repeat after me. Ong, 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 ong. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. The creative force is every cell of my being. Ong, 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 ong. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Vibrate the frequency of the creativity. Ong, 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 ong. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Ong, 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 ong. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Ong, 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 ong. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Ong, 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 ong. Power from the navel. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Vibrate the upper triangle. Ong, 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 ong. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Ong, 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 ong. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Inhale, please. Exhale all the air out. And just be without breath. Hold it out. Try to relax. Concentrate the brow point. Let your heart rate increase. Now with grace, let the breath come in and come up, and immediately put your legs straight out in front of you. Best of your ability, reach down. Either grab your knees or your shins or your ankles or your toes and elongate yourself forward. Let the breath fall out of the body and let yourself roll forward, and the last thing you do is drop your head. And let yourself forward fold and release and relax your body. Let the breath be loose and easy. And let that energy move subtly and physically. Just do the best you can. Just let your body hang. Now, for just about 10 seconds, try to relax your body in this posture. Just let go a little bit more. Now inhale and come up. Beautiful. Now, extend your arms back. So you're sitting back like this. Come into a back platform and begin breath of fire. Eyes are closed. Press your hips up best you can. Breath of fire. If you have trouble with breath of fire, just little by little. Take care. You're almost there. Very short. Now we're going to stimulate magnetic field. Continue your breath of fire and walk. And then out and back again for another 20 seconds. This creates a real strong pressure down at the base of the spine. Do what you can, take what your body will give you. Try to keep those hips up. We're stimulating that creative force. Yeah, 10 seconds, come on. Come on, stretch up, come on. Bring the heels back in together now. Inhale deep, deep. Now stretch at the posture, stretch. Squeeze your butt together, stretch. Let the breath go, sit down, reach forward, grab your toes and hang forward. Let everything go. Let it go. And please come up. Come sitting on your left heel. Extend your right leg forward. Depending on your flexibility. Now, if you can't sit on the heel and lift your heart center forward, then press the foot in flush to the thigh. And like that, if you have to do that. This is a modified Mahamudra. It's called Mahamudra. So you want to reach down, grab where you can. If you have the flexibility to raise your heart center up, keep your spine straight, and hook your big toe with the right hand, and grab the instep with the left. Stretch your spine straight now, and lift yourself up and out to try to straighten your spine. Now, if you're grabbing here, that's great. You're grabbing here, it doesn't matter. Now grab a hold. Now straighten your spine. Close your eyes. Now inhale nice and deep. Now exhale all of the air out. Now hold the breath out. We're going to hold it out for a total of 8 seconds. That's another 5 seconds. You can do this. Steady. Now inhale nice and deep. Deep, deep, deep. Exhale. Pull the belly back. Straighten your spine. Watch your posture. Now hold the breath out. 5 more seconds. Squeeze at the base of your spine. Inhale deep. Belly out. Exhale deep. Belly back, straight spine. Pull it out, push it out. Now squeeze at the base, concentrate, stretch your spine. 4, 3, 2, hold. Hold your posture. Inhale deep. Deep, deep. Exhale deep. Now stretch in the posture. Squeeze the breath out. Lift the energy. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze it out. Straighten your spine. Stretch. Try to stretch. You'll feel the angle of the posture. Stretch a little bit. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze, stretch, elongate. Intermediate student, straight spine. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze it out. Now stretch. Lift your heart. Lift your heart. Lift your heart. Inhale. Exhale. Pull the belly back. Now hold the breath out. Stretch. Lift your heart. Lift your heart. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale deep. Now straighten your spine. Lift your heart. Hold the breath out. Squeeze the root block. Bring the energy up. Keep the posture. Inhale deep. Exhale all the air out. Pull the belly back, way back. Now squeeze the breath out. Lift your heart. Lift your heart. Inhale. Exhale. Stretch, stretch. 30 seconds to go. A few more rounds. Stretch. Squeeze it up. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up. Squeeze tight. Inhale. Exhale. Now stretch your spine, please. Couple more rounds. Bring it up. You're going to lie down for 5 minutes after this. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze. Squeeze. Lift. Lift. Inhale deep. Last round. Exhale. Now squeeze and lift your heart. Straighten your spine. Concentrate up. Concentrate up. Concentrate up. Inhale. Relax the posture. Immediately come lying on your back. Close your eyes. Release at the hips and the shoulders first, the big stuff first. And let your body go. That Maha Mudra posture that you were just doing is so incredibly effective. It heals the body. It expands the mind. It sharpens our connection with our soul and our spirit. In the yogic texts, there are volumes written about the Maha Mudra. It is a complete kriya. It is a complete action. So let your body go and let the effects cascade. Arms at the sides, palms up. Don't hold your feet. Don't hold your arms or your hands or your right side or your left side. You could take a slow breath in through the nose, raise your belly, and then let everything go. And just imagine that gravity just turned the knob up about 4 clicks. And just let go. Let gravity draw you down. And deeply, deeply relax your body. Mata Shakti Kundalini cannot move, will not move where there's tension. There has to be an ease, physically and energetically, to become consciously aware of the flow of the Kundalini. Three more minutes. Just let go. Drop your shoulders. Let them go. Relax your face and your scalp and your ears. You need to just raise the belly with a deep inhale. And then let everything dissipate. Just like mist over water. Let everything go. Please keep yourself in this state and take a breath in and then let it go. Now take and extend your arms flat on the ground above you, behind you. Lay them on the ground behind you and just adjust yourselves as you need to. I know there's a lot of people in here, so just don't worry. Now take and extend your left leg straight up to 90 degrees. Try to lock your knee if you can. Point the toe toward the ceiling. This affects the heart center and the magnetic field, and begin a breath of fire. Relax the arms on the floor above you. Satnam, Satnam, Satnam. My true self, the truth of my identity is that I am the divine in illumination. My identity is because of the creative force, the Godhead, Mother Nature, Mother Goddess, God. I exist, and I know that I exist. By the grace of the divine. Now inhale deep. Hold the breath, switch legs, extend the opposite leg straight up, point the toe, let the breath go, begin breath of fire. We're stimulating. Remember, yoga is a science of tension and angles. Kundalini yoga is taught by Yogi Bhajan is a very beautiful, effective practice for the householder. We all have lives, so we don't have 16 years to put into sitting in a cave to get our magnetic field. Straight. Come on. You're doing great. Now stretch in the posture, another 20 seconds. Stretch arms. The armpits are open, folks. All three nervous systems through the armpits. Beautiful. Just like that. Last few seconds. Now inhale deep. Hold the breath. Lower the leg to 12 inches. Raise the other one to 12 inches. Both legs are at 12 inches from the ground. Let the breath go. Begin a breath of fire. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Try not to put your heels on somebody's forehead and cheat. Come on. Stretch, 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 stretch. I know that you want the effect. I want the effect. We all want the effect because it's so blissful. Come on, last little bit. Stretch, breath of fire, pump the navel. You can do it. 8 seconds. Come on. Stretch, stretch. Create the pressure. Now inhale deep. Deep, deep, deep. Now stretch. Let the breath go. Relax the legs. Bring the arms at the sides, palms facing up. And again, let the body go. Take the action of consciousness and apply yourself, use your will to let your body go. You're sensitive enough, and no one can feel inside of you but you. So use your gift of sensitivity and go to anywhere where you feel tight. Maybe it's your biceps, maybe it's your toes, your ankles. Let everything go. The energy of will, the Shakti of will. It's reflected, and the outpouring of that energy are called the Vayus. The airs that surround the body. And this particular exercise just balanced two of the vital airs, prana and apana. So just, if you're feeling tense, take a breath in and let go. The more you can consciously let go right now, the deeper the healing, the stronger and more long-lasting the effect of your practice is. Let go. Let God. Now inhale nice and deep and let the breath go. I'd like you to come up into shoulder stand by supporting your lower back with your hands. Transfer the weight through the shoulders and the elbows and extend your legs straight up toward the ceiling. Try not to drop them back behind your head. In this position, as best you can, given the numbers in the room, just open your legs and spread them a bit wide apart and begin a breath of fire. If you happen to be a ballerina and you can do the splits, don't. Give your neighbors a break. Beautiful. You guys are doing fantastic. Wow. Try not to give in to the temptation of gravity. Gravity is going to want to pull your feet back over your head toward a plow. Try to stay perpendicular to the field of the earth. Rock your hips in such a way that you can be vertical. Good. Just like that. Fantastic. "15 seconds. Do your best. Bring your legs back together. Inhale. Gracefully lower down as you exhale. Lie flat on the back. Arms at the sides, palms facing upward. Adjust yourself as you need to. And once again, let your body deeply and fully release. In Patanjali's exposition on yogic practice, he gave us the 8 limbs of yogic practice. And the four latter limbs, Pratyahar, Dharan, Dhyan, and Samadhi, they deal with the subtle world. So let your body go and let yoga occur. It occurs in the relaxation. And apply yourself to concentrate on that sense and feeling of release. Don't just touch it and then slip away. Stay with it. Feel the sensation of letting go. Feel the sensation of the energetic exchange. You're neither retaining nor releasing. You're in that space of just letting it be, and concentrate on that relaxation. Stay awake. Stay aware. Tell yourself, okay, let go. And feel the instantaneous sensation that your sensory system gives you as you let go. And concentrate on letting that expand. Go deep into that sensation and expand the sensation. Let the body go. You can use it to expand your connection and your expansion, your awareness of your will to relax. Take a nice deep cleansing breath, keeping your body relaxed. Now take and extend your arms straight up toward the ceiling, straight up from the shoulders, the palms facing in, shoulder width apart. Try to make them perpendicular to the floor so that they go straight up. Beautiful. Now take and put your legs side by side and lightly press your toes forward. Use your muscles to put your legs side by side. Feel what that feels like. And press your toes lightly forward and feel how that feels. Now, in this position, I'd like you to inhale and bring your heels barely off the ground, 4 to 6 inches. Inhale. Now, as you let the breath go and lower the heels, bring your chin up toward your clavicle. Heels go down, forehead comes up. Exhale. Inhale, forehead comes down, heels come up. Exhale, heels come down, forehead comes up. Create your own rhythm. So the head and the feet are constantly moving with the breath. Coordinate the effort and try to keep your arms parallel to each other and perpendicular to the floor. Use a good deep, deep breath. Deep breath. So this is the dance of moving and manipulating the life force to strengthen and open your heart. This is for the heart muscle and the ANAHATA chakra, the bridge to the angel self. Steady, steady, steady. Deep breath. 6 inches, 6 inches, just 6 inches. You're just stimulating, squeezing from the root up through the diaphragm to the heart as you're raising those heels up. Inhaling pressure, and then you exhaling, squeezing, bringing that forehead. Last 30 seconds. Steady, steady, steady. Tension, pressure, angles. Your elements are mixing, and through the will, through your Icha Shakti, through your willpower, you're creating this shift of psyche and magnetism. Last few seconds. Do your very best. Relax the breath, relax the arms, release the body. Arms at the sides, palms facing up. With the same effort, with the same will, with the same concentration, let the body go. Take your mind back to that feeling of letting go. And this time, rather than concentrating on it, become it. Be absorbed in the sensation of relaxation. Surrender. Let it take you where it needs to take you. Surrender. It's just you and your divine. There's nothing and no one else. Surrender. Let everything go so that everything can become one. Let go. Less than a minute to go. Try to absorb yourself in your practice of being you. Feel that release, that relaxation. That's you. Locate yourself in that sensation and just let yourself expand. Surrender. Allow. Take a nice deep cleansing breath, please. Let it go. Now, roll your wrists and ankles, please. Pull your knees in. Rock on your spine 3 times and come sitting up in a cross-legged posture. Now reach across and hold the arms below the shoulders so that you're holding, doesn't matter right over left, left over right, doesn't matter, just grab a hold. Now straighten your spine and stabilize your shoulders. Please take and drop your chin forward. Now roll your left ear all the way across the left shoulder until the head is straight back. Now drop your head straight forward and bring the right ear to the right and across till you're straight back, and then drop the head fully forward. And continue this figure 8, please. Complete your cycle with the head upright. Straighten your spine. Now, inhale and bring your chin down forward. Hold on to your arms. Now, as you exhale, bring the head and drop it straight back. Drop it back. And now, left ear, left shoulder, all the way around to the front. Let the breath be loose and natural. And then drop all the way back. Right ear, right shoulder, until you're back around to the front. It's just the reversed figure 8. And continue, please. Complete your cycle with the head upright. Nice cleansing breath. Nice. Excellent. Now keep your arms where they are. Now, bending at the waist, try to bring your forehead down to the ground and come sitting up, and do that quickly 10 times. It's going to create a pressure in your skull. 10 times. And once you're complete, sit up, relax the hands into Gyan Mudra with the back of the wrists on the knee and the elbows locked. We were listening to the mantra Hami Hum Brahm Hum. We are God. God, the generating, organizing, and delivering aspect of the creative consciousness. Now with the hands in Gyan Mudra, God and me and God are one. God and me and God are one. God and me and God, eyes closed, are one. Straight spine. God and me. Use your breath and your sound. Be specific with the words. Feel your tongue in your mouth.
God and me and God are one.
Be specific.
God and me.
There you go.
Me and God are
Feel the stimulation of the tongue and the palate and the teeth.
God and me and God are
Continue to make the sound. And listen at the exact same time.
God and me and God are one.
Listen to the mantra as you create it.
God and me and God are one. God and me and God are one.
If you're sleepy, squeeze root lock.
God and me
Be present.
and God are one. God and me 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 and God are one.
Create and listen at the same time. Projective and receptive all at once. Listen deeply.
God and me and God are one. 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 God and me and God are one.
One more round.
God and me and God are one.
Relax the breath, relax yourself, but don't move. Sit straight and continue to listen to the sound. It's like you're sucking the sound back into you. Steady. Inhale, please. And relax the breath. Roll your shoulders a little bit. Move your spine. If you need to bounce your knees, bounce your knees. All right. Take your fingertips and relaxing your elbows down, take and put the fingertips together and press them firmly together. If you push on them, you see they go white. See how they go white? So you want to push and push until that first digit from the first knuckle through the nail, until that's all white. So push it with sufficient pressure to create that. Probably 10 pounds maybe, like this, yeah? Now keep the pressure on and look down, let your eyes close a little bit and look down at the tip of the nose. You can see the white tips of the fingers below. Try to keep your chin up. Don't bend your forehead forward. There you go. Now through your nose, I want you to inhale very deep and full. And then on the exhale through a rounded mouth, I want you to exhale in 8 strokes, pulling the navel back. Try to use all of the breath. Keep the pressure on the fingertips. Deep breath in through the nose. 8 strokes out through. You should feel the breath on your hands. Rounded lips like a straw. Tighten your lips. You want to squeeze the nerves in your lips. Tremendous amount of nerves associated with the lips. Push the fingers hard. We're balancing the 5 great elements of earth, water, fire, air, and ether. Good, good. It's a full breath in and then let it go in 8 strokes. It's a single breath for each repetition. Minute and 25 seconds to go. A very powerful meditation, straight spine, do your best. Open the belly, lift the chest, fill the body cavity with air. Keep the eyes locked at the tip of the nose and 8 strokes out. Strike the navel and blow it out. Until on that last one, you're just squeezing the last bit of air out. Less than a minute to go. Do your best. See what you can create. Don't let your nervous system tell you you can't do it. You can do it. Stay with it. Expand your strength. Expand your presence. Full breath. How can we control our lives if we can't just control our breath? Come on. Last few rounds. Inhale deep. Deep, deep, deep. Now close your eyes. Press the fingers. Inhale more. Stay erect. Let the pressure off the fingers and let the breath go through the nose. Now just keep the fingertips touching very soft. Relax your elbows down. Hold the mudra in front of your heart center. Be really still. Now barely open your eyes and look down toward the tip of your nose. And breathe on my command. Slowly pull your belly back and push the air out. And now inhale. Inhale more. Inhale more. Suspend. Hold the breath wherever it's at. Just go still. Now let the breath out of the nose. Pull your belly straight back. Straight back. Inhale, reverse, push the belly out, bring the breath in, suspend. Go still. Feel the fingertips lightly touching. Exhale. Inhale. Open your chest. Now suspend. Let everything float. Feel the fingertips. Feel the breath. Let the breath go. Pull the belly back, straighten the spine. Drop the belly forward, inhale. Inhale, suspend. Suspend. Exhale. Straight spine. Pull the belly back, all of it out. Drop it forward, inhale. Full breath in, hold. Exhale. Inhale. Full breath, hold. Be soft, be soft. Exhale. Pull the belly back. Inhale. Suspend the breath. Let it just be held. Float, straight spine. Let the breath go through the nose. Pull the belly back. Squeeze it out. Apply the little root block. All of it out. Now let it go. Let it come right back in. Open, 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 and suspend. Still, still, easy. Let it go. Let it go. Now squeeze it out. Push it out. Push it out. Release and let it come back in. Open, 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 open. Now suspend. And let it go. Squeeze it out, squeeze it out. Reverse it in. Let it open. Now just hold it. Keep the chest up. We're not locking it off. Open, let it go. Just be open, pull the belly straight back. Now drop the belly and let it come in. Open, 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 open. Deep breath. Now suspend. Hold your chest up. Light touch. Feel the fingertips. Now let the breath go. Just let it naturally go out the nose. Now pull the belly back, assist it out. Drop the belly forward, open, let it come in. In, in. Suspend. Exhale. Inhale. It's about 5 seconds on each stroke. Now hold, and hold for 5 seconds. 4 breaths a minute. And let go. Squeeze it out. Drop the belly, inhale. Open, lift, deep, suspend. Float. Let it go. Squeeze it out a little bit. And in. Deep, 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 deep. And hold, suspend. Let it go. Straight spine. And inhale. Spread open and suspend. Let it go. Pull the belly all the way back. Inhale. Relaxing the belly forward, opening the chest, draw it up to the clavicle. Now just suspend, float. And let it go. And inhale. Deep, 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 deep. Suspend the breath. Just let yourself float. This clears trauma from the past. Let it go. Just let it go. Let everything float out. Pull the belly back. Now open. Drop the belly forward. Breath comes in. Open yourself fully up. Now just suspend. Float in this state of awareness. And now let the life force go. Pull the belly back. Drop the belly forward. Inhale. Deep. Now suspend. And let the breath go. Pull the belly back. And inhale. Suspend. Release. Straight spine. Pull the belly back. And open the breath. Allow it in. Deep into your body. And suspend. 4 more cycles. That's it. Float. Let it go. Pull the belly back. Straight spine. Inhale. Get wider. Get wider. Get wider. Get wider. Now just hold your space. Lock your eyes. And let it go. Now pull the belly back. Get a little taller. Squeeze it out. Inhale. Hold. Keep your chin down. Straight spine. Let it go. Eyes are open a bit, looking at the tip of the nose. Inhale. Deep breath in, deep breath in. Hold, just suspend, lift your chest, be there. Now close your eyes and exhale by pulling the belly back. And now inhale deeply, push the belly forward. Deep, 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 deep. Now hold the breath and concentrate at the crown and lighten your touch, but keep the fingers touching. Concentrate way up high. Gracefully, easily, just let the pressure off, but hold the posture perfectly still. Breath is loose and natural, almost no breath at all. Feel the fingertips and feel the crown. Now inhale, exhale, stretch your arms up, shake your hands please. That meditation releases emotional trauma from the past. So let's just shake it out. Move your spine a little bit. All right, hands in prayer pose. May the long time sun shine upon you, all us around you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Again and mean it.
May the long time sun shine upon you, all us around you, and the pure guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. May the pure light within you guide your way on. May you bless yourself to such a degree that your peace and poise overflows and makes those in your orbit uplifted and cared for. O Divine Mother, Father, Creator of all, we humbly thank you for this experience. We ask you to keep us in peace of mind and peace of heart. By thy grace, as masters of our own will and destiny, in concert with thee, reflecting thee, humbly loving and expressing thee, may we bring peace onto planet Earth. Inhale for a long Sat Nam. Satnam, bless you, bless you, bless you. Thank you very much for being here for the Sunday Connection. I greatly appreciate your presence. Appreciate you. You're fantastic. Remember that you are in fact the light of the world. It's a fact. So be who you are, be great, spread light and love. If you've not come and trained with us for our level 1 training here at ANAHATA, it starts in November. And I highly recommend it. Truly I do, especially in these times. And there's information out in the lobby for it. Also, there's a lot of good stuff happening here. There's a level 2 coming up for those of you who've taken the first 6-month training. And I hope that you can join us with that. Again, my name is Sevak Singh, and if I can serve you, please contact me through sevaksingh.com or Sevak Singh on Facebook. And those of you who've joined us from around the world, all of your fellow people are out there. We're all doing the practice so that we can be happy, man. That's what it's about.
Thank you all for being here. God bless you. Sadnam.